At ease. Welcome back to MIB. If you're married or in a long-term relationship, or even if you're just talking with a girl, if she's still communicating with her ex-boyfriend, you need to leave her immediately. Take this very seriously, because most women and some guys will try to make you feel insecure. I'm going to explain to you why you should never allow a woman to continue to interact with her ex-boyfriend. If your girl is still contacting her ex-boyfriend, still has his Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, any social media platform whatsoever, you need to leave her alone. If things go left between you and her, and you guys break up, or any small argument, guess what? She's going to go back to him. That's because that's who she's familiar with. That's her safety net. She's not going to go necessarily to a random guy. She will go to a guy who knows all her secrets, a guy who she talks to on a weekly or monthly basis, a guy who she knows for 5, 10, 20 years, a guy she knows before you. So here's the thing. She usually leaves you for that guy and goes back to him for emotional support. So, if a woman is still talking to her ex or any other guy she had sexual contact with in the past and flirt with them, she belongs to the streets. Let her go. Demote her. She cannot be your main chick. You can still have casual activities and hang out, but do not take her serious. Do not invest your money nor time. Just understand that she still likes attention from numerous guys. You will never be enough for her. Number 2. Let's say you get on a dating app. Your intentions were to hang out, hook up with a girl, have a good time, and kick her to the curb. But you met one particular woman, and she blows your mind. She talks a good game. She says all these different things that you want to hear. And what will happen is, you will say, well, I'll take this girl serious. And you will get in a relationship with her and start investing. Let me tell you something. Women on dating apps, they're there for a reason. Now us men, we go there to hook up and get something quick and keep it moving, right? We don't try to wife up any chicks on dating apps. Most women on there, they're looking for a meal ticket, free lunch. Other women are there because they're in a bad situation in life. So they get on those dating apps and try to talk to a lot of guys so they don't have to face the reality of their life and their shortcomings. They are there just to get a whole bunch of attention from a lot of different random men all across the city. Guys who are 40, 50, 100 miles away. And what's going to happen is, if you unfortunately happen to get with her, you're going to have a hard time. She's not going to be able to let all that go, all that attention. She's going to end up cheating on you. So, if you met her on a dating app, that's how you will lose her. If you met her at a bar, that's how you will lose her. If you met her at church, that's how you will lose her. Since you don't have access to her phone, she's still going to be swiping left and right behind your back. She's been talking to a whole bunch of guys. Just think about this. Hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of guys at her disposal. Guys who wants to take her out and have sex. So you think she's going to get rid of all those options just for little you? Now, I'm not saying you're not a good guy. You're not significant. What I'm saying is, women love attention. Women need validation. So, if you met her on a dating app, keep it casual. make sure she stays a side chick. Do not promote her. Number 3, and this one is very important, especially for guys either in long-term relationships or you're dating casually. Some girls will try to make you feel guilty about wanting physical intimacy, about being a man. She will say something like this: all you want is sex, or I don't feel like doing this, don't feel like doing that. Or she'll try to control the position you guys have during sex. So she would say, oh, I just want to do missionary. And when you try to flip her over to do a different position, she'll give you a hard time. Now, if you deal with a woman like this, leave her. Because what's going to happen is, she's going to eventually leave you. That's a sign she just doesn't enjoy sex with you. And if she's just with you for the benefits, your resources, your place to live. So if she tries to make you feel bad and say, well, don't you want to be with me for me? Why can't we just watch TV? Why can't we just watch a movie and not have sex tonight? If she said this, understand she is not into you. You need to leave immediately. Number 4, and you really have to laugh at women because they're so good at manipulation, trying different things, coming up with all types of different tactics to extract your attention and validation, and stringing men along as long as they can. And this one is quite obvious, but so many men have a hard time accepting this reality. If you try to hang out with a woman and you text her and say, let's get together and do this, and she makes up excuses after excuses after excuses, or she says maybe, just know that she's not really into you. She doesn't want to hang out with you. If she's always giving you an excuse, trust me, she's not really into you. If a woman is interested, she'll find a way to get to your house. Don't waste your time, because once she starts saying, oh, I can't make it today, how about next week? Or I don't know, I'm in school right now, I got finals coming. Just leave her. Save your energy. Lastly, there comes a point in our lives when we are so deep in love that we cannot see just how toxic and damaging our romantic relationships are. But no matter how much we love someone, it's important to draw the line between a healthy relationship and a codependency. So, how do we know when to leave a bad relationship? Here's how. When there is obviously so little joy in it, we often convince ourselves we can make any situation better, even when we can no longer control things. Our attachment, emotional, and financial investment hinder us from looking at our relationships objectively. We fail to see the obvious reason why a relationship is no longer working. Ultimately, it comes down to this. You have to let go of something that is not adding to your life. As difficult as it may be, there's a time when to call it quits. If you are in a monogamous relationship, cheating is absolutely unacceptable. Cheating destroys the very foundations of a healthy relationship. When someone cheats on you, the trust, security, and openness in the relationship turn to dust. So stay away from dating apps. Most women there are no good for you and are only after benefits, not love. They will probably cheat on you too. So remember, staying in a relationship with someone who has cheated will be like handing your heart over blindly to someone you know can't handle you with care. Thanks for watching.